If you've been watching my videos for a while, you probably have seen a video of me talking about when I ended up on top of the League of Legends subreddit. I made a video back on Modern Warfare 3 months ago talking about my first experiences when I started playing League of Legends. My first experience when I was playing League of Legends, it was very bad. It was really awful, to be honest. And with that video ending up on the top of the League of Legends subreddit, it was named like Call of Duty player talks about his first experiences on League of Legends or some shit like that. And the League of Legends community actually took it very well. Like, they thought it was hilarious, they thought it was funny, and they thought also that it was very true. I got mainly positive feedback on that. A whole bunch of people reached out to me and were like, hey man, not everybody in the League of Legends community is bad, not everybody's toxic, and all this other stuff. And it was really good. It was such a warm welcome for somebody, especially in these communities where people that play Call of Duty are like, oh, fuck League of Legends, bunch of nerds. And then people that are like in League of Legends or whatever are like, oh, Call of Duty, fucking retards, and all this other stuff. For some odd reasons, all of these gaming communities just despise each other for whatever fucking reason. Like Dota versus League of Legends, Call of Duty versus Battlefield, Halo versus Call of Duty. It's so fucking stupid. As a gaming community, I feel like we should be sticking together, but clearly that's not the case. People are constantly looking for bragging rights, and people are constantly taking offense to people saying that they're better than each other, and then it's just this constant vicious cycle. Well, I have a little bit of an update for how I'm doing on League of Legends. In that whole first video, I talked about how terrible people were for being so toxic towards me. They were getting mad at me for not understanding what to do. What the fuck did ADC, what the hell the difference between top, mid, and all this other shit was. And now I understand those things. People were calling me stupid. They were telling me to get cancer and all sorts of shit like that on League of Legends when I just didn't understand the game because I was new. And they just expected me to know everything right off the fucking bat. Well, I realized that those people actually aren't so fucking bad. They're just very, very, very frustrated people. Because in that video, or at least in my mind anyway, if it wasn't said in that video, I swore to myself that I would never be toxic towards a new player. And wow, was I was so goddamn wrong. It's really strange because I didn't intentionally try to, I don't know, contradict myself. A few days ago, I was just sitting there playing League of Legends, and there was this guy that was playing with us. I'm not gonna go into all the specifics of what he was doing and everything, but he just was not doing well. He was not doing well at all, and when people were asking him to do certain things, he was responding very negatively, like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, fuck off, I'm still trying to learn. The way that he was doing it, I guess it was really just pissing people off, and like the entire game they were just arguing with each other. And me, I tried to be the peacekeeper. I was like, everybody just calm down, it's a team game. If we're just mad at each other, we're not gonna win. I was just trying to be the peacekeeper, you know what I mean? I always try to play that role, whether it's people arguing in chats on Skype or whatever it may be, or even in real life. I always try to take it down a notch because I don't like it when people argue. And before I knew it, this guy just started saying terrible things to me, and I just couldn't take it. I just couldn't fucking take it, and I ended up arguing with him. I gave into his negativity, and I just ended up being very negative back towards him. Guy was like, oh, fuck you, man. You sat there and you tried to be all the peacekeeper and everything. Now you're telling me to shut up. And I was just trying to make myself out to be like a nice guy. I was trying to get my point across as nice as possible. I'm like, dude, all this arguing and everything is not going to make us win or whatever. Just shut up and play the fucking game. Whether we win or lose, arguing about it isn't gonna change shit. And he just kept coming at me. Like, I just stopped saying shit to him, and he just kept on going. He kept dying. He's like, oh, I wonder why I died. Because I'm new. And he just kept mocking me. So I just went off on the dude. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. And me and him argued for the rest of the game. He told me to get an assortment of different diseases and told me that my family member should die and all sorts of terrible fucking things. So I just sat there and argued with him as he was getting his ass pounded the entire game. And at the end of the game, the guy's like, oh, you people expect me to know what the fuck I'm doing and all this other stuff. I'm new. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what to do and all this other shit. And I realized that this guy was in the same position I was in months and months ago. And all of a sudden, I realized that I became the monster that I hated months ago. I felt like I was supposed to be the chosen one. I felt like Anakin when I went to the dark side. You were the chosen one! This guy actually made me feel terrible. Just because of the things that he said, he just repeated almost the same exact things that I said in the video itself when I felt like the victim. And I just realized the whole thing just came down to perception. You can take things a really bad, negative way, or you can take things really constructively, and I realized that at the beginning of me playing this game, I took them very, very badly. Instead of taking them constructively, I took them badly. Now, with that said, I've been reported multiple times on League of Legends for arguing with people when they just, I don't fucking know, for whatever reason. About every other game, I'm called toxic now to try to help people out. I sit there and I try to help my team out. I'm like, hey guys, how about we go and get Dragon? And they're like, fuck you, fuck Dragon! You have to boss at me, you fucking asshole, you toxic piece of shit, get reported! And I'm just sitting there like, okay, and then I get reported at the end of the day, I get a chat ban, and all of a sudden I'm labeled a toxic player, and Riot, the company that makes League of Legends, just wants to sit there and label me as a toxic player. And in that process of me telling people what the fuck to do, I guess I come off as some sort of narcissistic asshole, and now I'm a toxic piece of shit, and I'm told to get cancer. So I guess I'm just gonna have to accept my role as a toxic player, and just take the role of Anakin Skywalker. So I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but I'm a toxic player. I'm toxic.